Youth Day is a holiday dedicated to the youths of a country. International Youth Day. International Youth Day is an international observance on August 12 officially recognized by the United Nations. Countrywide list. Angola. On April 14 Angola celebrates Youth Day in memory of Hoji Ahenda, who was killed on that day during the Portuguese colonial war. 1. Archived October 22, 2006 at the Wayback Machine. 2, 3. Cameroon. National Youth Day is a national holiday in Cameroon on February 11. Greater China. Mainland China. Youth Day in the People's Republic of China is on May 4. It was established in December 1949 by the Government Administration Council, 4, to commemorate the beginning of the May 4 movement. Taiwan. Youth Day in the Republic of China has been celebrated on March 29 since 1954. It commemorates the Huangguogang Uprising of 1911, during which 72 young revolutionaries sacrificed their lives to overthrow the Qing dynasty. The uprising took place on April 27, 1911 and is subsequently known as 3.29 Guangzhou Uprising. This event also marked the last unsuccessful attempt to overthrow the Qing before the Wukang Uprising successfully overturned millennia of dynastic rule in China to establish the Republic of China. Originally, Youth Day was celebrated on May 4 to commemorate the patriotic May 4 movement in 1919, in which many young intellectuals protested against imperialists. Since the establishment of Youth Day on March 29, May 4 has been known as Literary Day in Taiwan, as the May 4 movement is part of a broader New Culture movement. India. Youth Day in India is celebrated on January 12 on the birthday of Swami Vivekananda. In 1984, the Government of India declared and decided to observe the birthday of Swami Vivekananda as National Youth Day every year from 1985 onwards. To quote from the Government of India's communication, it was felt that the philosophy of Swamiji and the ideals for which he lived and worked could be a great source of inspiration for the Indian youth. Unregistered trademark, Swami Vivekananda's birthday, according to Indian Almanac, is on Parsha Krishna Saptami Tithi, which falls on different dates of English calendar every year. This is observed in various centers of Ramakrishna Math and Mission in a traditional Hindu manner, which includes Mangalarati, special worship, Homa, meditation, devotional songs, religious discourses, Sandharati, and so on. The National Youth Day is observed all over India at schools and colleges with processions, speeches, recitations, music, youth conventions, seminars, yogasana presentation, competitions in essay writing, recitations, speeches, music, sports, and other programs on January 12 every year. Swami Vivekananda's lectures and writings, deriving their inspiration from the Indian spiritual tradition and the broad outlook of his master Sri Ramakrishna, are a source of inspiration and have motivated numerous youth organizations, study circles, and service projects involving youth. All his teachings can be found in the complete works of Swami Vivekananda, in 9 volumes, published from Advaita Ashrama. National Youth Day organized by Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission Headquarters, Belamath, Howrah, India. Iran. Youth Day is celebrated in Iran on 11th Shaban on the birthday of Hazrat Ali Akbar. After Iran Revolution in 1979, the extremist Muslim government endeavored to replace all the national days with religious events such as the birthdays and death anniversaries of family members of Prophet Muhammad. Kiribati. Youth Day is celebrated on the first Monday of August in Kiribati. Morocco. Youth Day is a public holiday in Morocco on August 21, the birthday of the reigning monarch, Mohammed VI of Morocco. Pakistan. Youth Day is celebrated on March 11 in Pakistan. Singapore. Youth Day is celebrated on first Sunday of July every year in Singapore. South Africa. Youth Day on June 16 is a public holiday in South Africa and commemorates a protest which resulted in a wave of protests across the country known as the Soweto Uprising of 1976. It came in response to multiple issues with the Bantu Education Act and the government edict in 1974 that Afrikaans be used as medium of instruction for certain subjects in black schools. The iconic picture of Hector Peterson, A black schoolchild shot by the police, brought home to many people within and outside of South Africa the brutality of the apartheid government. Thailand, on September 20 each year in Thailand, National Youth Day commemorates the birth dates of Kings Chulalongkorn and Ananda Mayadol. Thailand celebrates Youth Day on this date because of the many births in the month of September. Turkey. Youth and Sports Day on May 19 in Turkey is dedicated to the youth. This day is also Atatürk 1/4 Day, a day of commemoration of Kemal Atatürk 1/4, the father of Turkey, and the commemoration of the beginning of the national liberation movement initiated by Atatürk 1/4 in 1919. The day is celebrated in honor of the arrival of Kemal Atatürk 1/4 to Samsun on May 19, 1919, when the Turkish War of Independence began. Tunisia, Youth Day is celebrated on March 21 in Tunisia. Ukraine, Youth Day is celebrated on June 24 in Ukraine. Venezuela, Youth Day is celebrated on February 12. 5. The holiday was created to commemorate all the teenagers above 12 years old who fought and died in the Battle of La Victoria, during the Venezuelan War of Independence, on February 12, 1814. 6. Yugoslavia, Youth Day was celebrated throughout the former Yugoslavia on May 25. This was also a celebration of Josip Broz Tito's birthday, who was in fact born on May 7, 1892. His birthday was celebrated on May 25, because his troops were attacked by Nazis on May 25, day of his birth found on his forged personal documents. In the weeks preceding the date, youth ran a relay around the country, and on his birthday Tito was ceremonially presented with the baton. The baton, which had passed through all major cities, contained a symbolic birthday message, ostensibly from the youth of the whole country. Zambia, Youth Day is celebrated on March 12. See also, World Youth Day, a Euro observed by the Roman Catholic Church. References: Youth Day, https, www. in Ukraine Culture of Ukraine, Nwenya, Wesley. Zambian Youth Day celebrations a Euro the Hopeless Youth. Lusaka Times. Retrieved March 10, 2012. External links: National Youth Day, India, Youth Work Dates, Tito's homepage.